So shit happens while you're doing live, and I guess he was talking too long and not making sense. So, but he's gonna make sense now.
So I've been told I need to lift this camera up so I don't get a double chin. And at my age, you know what, that hurts. So I figured that people come in and out of your life, and some people were never meant to be in your life, but they're a vehicle to pass you through to people who were. Now, this person here was probably meant to be in my life, like the other people in the room. So I think it's just finding somebody that you have a common ground and you can just slob and be yourself and talk what you want to talk and not be offended. So on that point, I'm going to pass you back to the hostess.
Okay, so the other question that I have, like this, you know, sometimes when we have friends, we are always very, I don't know, maybe this sick part of friendship that you are jealous because you introduce people to other friends. There are people like that, which I never can understand. Every time, like this today, I showed this the whole week. I showed and introduced my friends from the Lebanese side to my Singapore. I call them my Singapore friends, and they all clicked. And that's what friendship is about, where everybody that you love can get along and don't have to work extra hard. So I'm not going to take too much time because I know my Lebanese friends are all very exhausted.
Started getting hungry maybe, I don't know. We've been eating all day.
Yes. Oh my God, the food here is amazing, and they eat a lot of food. So I want to
We've
ask.
been tourists in our country, enjoying our time together.
Don't come here. You guys don't come here. Beirut is not a good place to come. It's only for our people. No, for us. It's only for us.
This is only for us.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I want to ask, I'm going to end this show very quickly because I really appreciate my friendship with all of you. You guys have been part of my life, and hopefully the Lebanese side will come to Singapore soon.
Very soon.
January and Feb. You heard that here
January
live.
and February. Yeah. But when? Which Jan?
2018.
We don't know. 2018.
So I want to ask everyone the two qualities of friendship. I swear to God, as much as I hate and despise the two people that introduce these two groups of mine, I have to thank them, because without them, my life would not be so enriched like it is now. And these are the most incredible people that I have met in my entire life, and I would do anything and everything for them. So let's start with Jad and see what are the two qualities of friendship that he thinks that are important.
First of all, honesty and a loyal friend. So these are the best two qualities that someone should have. And maybe I'll leave the floor to somebody else. I don't want to take all the characteristics of a true friend. But this, for me, this is very important: the loyalty and the honesty. Natalie.
And you have that in me.
Yeah, of course.
So the question was, what are the
two characteristics?
Two characteristics of friendship.
The most important components of the friendship.
The two pillars.
The two pillars.
Jad and Jamal.
And Laila.
So
no, I think we're gonna repeat ourselves. It's loyalty. It's people who you can count on, and people who can love you unconditionally, love you for who you are, love you because, and they make you feel special every day. And whenever you need them, they are there for you, especially in bad times. And it's like, you know, it's people who you can count on. People who love you. It's the love. It's the love and the loyalty for me. It's the love and the loyalty.
So now we have Jamal. Can you hold the phone so I don't have to stretch my fingers?
What is the
characteristics? Two characteristics of friendship. Other than me.
Characteristic about friendship is first of all
By okay, Jad, and also Jad, because he will give me like 25% from his will. He signed his contract and I have his paper, 25%. And it's about caring, I think, and it's about loyalty, of course, and that's it.
I'm trying to say something different. So I think trust. See? Oh, look at my new friends, my new memories friends. I think definitely trust, which I guess is derivative of loyalty, and I think. Oh no, I don't know about forgiveness. I don't know about that one, baby. Yeah, that's going way too far. Because your friends will be honest enough that you do not have to forgive them anyway, right? So you don't need to forgive because they will say the right thing, do the right thing in the first place. Okay, we gotta go up, so I don't get the double chin either. That was honest. So trust and sincerity. I think sincerity. Who's next? Ebo.
Oh God. So, it's difficult because everybody's kind of covered it all: integrity, loyalness, genuinity. I think for me, in the words of the goddess that is J-Lo, it's all about keeping it real. You've got to be real. You can't pretend to be something that you're not. And I think every friend that I have understands that I'm not perfect, but to me, you've got to stay real. To me, it's like breathing. So realness, and I think trust, and just being there, like Roslyn said, through thick or thin. It doesn't matter what happens in your life. If you've got real friends, they'll be there for you through the good and the bad, and that. What more can you ask for? So now I'm going to have to,
And in the end, it's about this. Be who you are and do what you do, because those who care don't matter, and those who matter don't care. So, Laila.
Right, okay. So I'm going to cut this one in here because we're on time, aren't we? I figure it's acceptance. Because if people care about you, they'll accept you. And it doesn't matter what you do or where you do it from. Actually, that's a really good shot because we've got no double chin. Have you seen that? But actually, that's what I believe. And I think that when we met through Sumo, I'll not say her name, I'll use a pseudonym, but she's one fat bitch. Anyway, when we met, actually, we became friends through adversity.
Yes.
And I think that has grown our friendship stronger. So I was joking and intimating about names and people. It's not the real people. All right. So I'm going to pass you over to your hostess. So there you go.
So I think for me, I don't need fair weather friends. I'm too fucking old for this shit. I have no time. I cut people off because after three shit that I won't put up. My life is too short. I'm not a cat. I don't have 9 lives. I got 1 life, and I overextend. And my friends are my life. I would do everything when I love you, and to a default where I would love my friends more than I love a lover or my husband or whatever it is, and I would stand up for it. But I also know when you're taking advantage of me, and I will allow it to a certain extent. I'm not dumb, but these people that you saw tonight, these are my life. And even I have a very, very good friend that I consider still one of my best friend, even if we don't speak. That will be one of the love of my life, and it will always remain. And just because we clash, it doesn't take away the quality of friendship that I think of what a friendship is. Before I end this, Rosalind has something else to say, because she go like, oh, I got something else to say.
Sorry, more characteristics of a friend. Humility. I think a humble friend is a good friend. you stop? And one with a bloody sense of humor. Like that idiot behind me. And to your point, I mean, we can fall out with friends, we can disagree with friends, but ultimately, if they love you, they've got your back. And they will, I mean, this friend that you are clashing with has got your back, and I know you've got her back, and should anything happen, just as when I needed you the most, even though I didn't say it, you were there for me, and that's how I know it's a true friendship. And this friendship is more than a friendship, it's like my sister. So yes, humility is the other one that I wanted to add to my sincerity and my trust.
On that note, we had too much to drink and too much.
Don't forget what we said.
Alas, habibi.
Khalas,
Okay, so next week I'll be back in Singapore time on every Friday.
And the week after, you'll be back to Beirut.
Yeah, but I'm gonna marry a prince from Lebanon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Deir al-Amar. From Deir al-Amar. They take to the city. You have a lot of palaces, you choose one.
But next week I'm gonna talk about the title would be your dirty little secret. I know your dirty little secret. So tune in and thank you for listening in, and bye from Beirut.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Yalla, yalla, yalla.